Hey guys, what's up? It's Rachel back with another video, and in today's video I have a huge Sephora haul to share with you guys. I don't have any updates in this video, but if you can hear noises in the background, that's my husband. He does this every time I film. He's on his game, so if you can hear that, I'm sorry about that in advance. And also, do I have anything else to share with you guys? I also wanted to mention that this stuff was not purchased during the Sephora VIB sale, so I didn't get a discount on this stuff. I wanted to go ahead and pick these things up because I felt like these were going to be popular items that a lot of people are going to gravitate towards. I wanted to go ahead and make sure that I picked them up just so I could make sure that nothing was going to sell out that I really wanted, but I do have a few more items that I'm probably going to pick up during the sale to get that 20% off. It starts on the 28th if you guys are Rouge members, so that is definitely coming up. Also, I wanted to let this be known in my videos because I have been here lately. If you guys haven't been here before on my channel, this channel is all about shopping. It's pretty much haul videos. I love makeup. That's what started my channel because I just have such a love for makeup. But if you guys love Marshalls, if you guys love Victoria's Secret, if you guys love TJ Maxx, just shopping in general, this is definitely the place for you. Feel free to subscribe and hit that bell below so you're notified every time I upload a video. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started with a haul. So I'm realizing that I should have took everything out of the boxes before I started because that is going to take me a while to do. But the first thing that I have to share with you guys is the new Pat McGrath palette that she comes out with during the holidays. So this is her third time around bringing a palette out like this in this style. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's a really pretty like fuchsia pink shade. I absolutely love it. It's so pretty. This is just the box, but the palette looks the exact same. I always keep the boxes on the Pat McGrath items that I have in my collection just because I think it's so pretty. It's aesthetically pleasing. So I love the first two palettes that she brought out with. The formula is so good on those that I could not resist. I had to pick this palette up. Like, I'm obsessed with these palettes and I hope she does them every year. But this is what the actual packaging looks like when you take it out. Again, it looks just like the box. And here is what the back looks like. It does have the shade names here on the back. This palette was like, was it 80 some dollars? I can't remember prices and I could be wrong. It's pretty pricey, which if you're familiar with the Pat McGrath brand, then you know that her prices are pretty up there. But this is what it looks like. So you do have a good size mirror. And then here is what your eyeshadow shades look like. They are so pretty. Absolutely stunning. This is kind of more true to color when I hold it back like this. You can tell when I go up like this. Maybe you can't, but the lighting gets a little bit darker. But you have pretty mattes in here and you do have metallics in here as well. Again, I have never had any problems with the Pat McGrath shadows, especially the ones that she comes out with for holidays that look like this in this style packaging. They are so good. I continue to buy them. When I bought my first one, I was absolutely obsessed. So this is an item like I will always pick up every year from Pat. Really glad to have this in my collection, and I have seen people do reviews on this. I just like throwing this out there in case you guys are new and you're not familiar. This is a limited edition palette, so if it's something you want, definitely pick it up here pretty soon, especially during the VIB sale because this is a holiday release. So a story about this, I had ordered this came in my order and it was completely shattered, so I waited to film this haul because Sephora actually sent me a brand new one. I couldn't even save anything in that palette. All the blushes were completely shattered. The creams, like the plastic piece, had broke off of it, so let me just go ahead and share with you guys what it is. This is the Patrick Ta Blush Palette Volume 2. So again, when I got it in the mail, it was completely shattered, but this is my new one. But I was really happy that the customer service was really good about sending me a new one because this is not a cheap palette whatsoever. I can't exactly remember the price on this one. I should have wrote prices down, but it's like the $40 to $60 range, which is expensive to me. So this is what the Patrick Ta face palette looks like when you take it out. This is the packaging, and here is what the bag looks like. It does have these shade names here on the back. If you guys aren't familiar, Patrick Ta did release one of these last holiday, and it was really pretty. So it contains 3 blushes that are cream, and then you have 3 powders. This one actually has a highlighter. Depending on your skin tone, it could be a highlighter and it could be a blush topper. But this is what it looks like. You have this little film part up here that protects the creams from the powders, and at the bottom is your powders. So this is the one I said could be a highlight or a blush topper depending on your skin tone. And I feel like this one is even like a cream highlight, but I'm not sure because I haven't tried it. This is what it looks like. A pricey palette, and this would be a good one if you guys are into this and you really loved last year's and you want to pick this one up. I feel like this would be a good item to pick up during the Sephora VIB sale just to save a little bit of money. But I knew when I saw this I had to have it because I loved last year. So the next item that I have to share with you guys is from Huda Beauty, and this is her new eyeshadow palette that she has released. This is called the Empowered palette. So this is what the outer packaging looks like. This is just the box, so let me go ahead and get into it. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I'm not crazy over this packaging whatsoever. I don't think it's that cute, but I love what's on the inside, and that's what really matters. So this is what the Empowered palette looks like. This is the front, and here is the back. Yeah, I'm not really obsessed with the packaging, but this is what you have going on the inside. Mine's a little bit messy, but it has different types of textures in here. Like this one right here is real wavy, and she does have some of her marble shadows in there. Really pretty mattes, really pretty metallics. These metallics are really intense. Just from looking at them, I can tell they're going to be intense. I'm sorry you guys can see my phone and my ring light. Really, really pretty nonetheless. Very excited to play with this. I'm not getting my ring light just everywhere, but this is what it looks like. I hope you guys can see and get a good look. Like, I feel like you get a better look of it when it's far away. This is what it looks like. Super pretty. And this is one that I debated on, but honestly, I kept seeing reviews and I just couldn't pass this one up. This is such a pretty cool but warm tone palette, depending on what you want to go for. But I feel like the whole palette leans more cool tone, which I appreciate. Really happy to have this one. Again, everything that I'm showing you guys in this video, if you guys want any of this stuff, I feel you should definitely get it on the Sephora VIB sale and save the money. Really pretty. Could not pass this one up. So the next items that I have to share with you guys are some face palettes from Charlotte Tilbury. Now, I've seen a lot of people talk about these and they're getting really good reviews, and these are absolutely gorgeous. I don't have any Charlotte Tilbury face palettes in my collection, but these really called my name, so I couldn't resist. So I bought both shades. This one is called Pillow Talk Fair to Medium. So this is what the outer box packaging looks like. Let me open it up for you guys. These palettes have the same packaging on both, and if you guys are curious, these were the only two that were released. So this is what the gorgeous packaging looks like. Charlotte Tilbury is just so pretty. And then this is what it looks like on the inside. Again, this is the fair to medium shade if you guys are curious. But this is what it looks like on the inside. I hope you guys are getting a good look. You have two blushes, you have a highlighter. This could be a highlighter or a blush topper depending on your skin tone. And like I was saying, I've seen a lot of good reviews on this palette. A lot of people seem to really like it. So I'm really excited. I just thought it was so pretty. And then I also have the medium to deep one. Again, it does have the same packaging. Let me go ahead and get it out of the box. So this is what it looks like. Again, really pretty. And again, this is the medium to deep shades. You have the same. You have two blushes, a highlighter, and a blush topper or a highlighter depending on your skin tone. So this is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like. I actually have to be honest with you guys. I've seen reviews on this and I personally am more drawn to this one because I really like a pretty poppy blush that's just really intense. So I'm really excited to use this. I've actually seen people use this on their eyes as well. Like doing like a monochromatic look, I think it would be absolutely stunning. So really excited for this. Cannot wait to use this. And these are pricey. Obviously, it's Charlotte Tilbury. It is going to be a pricier item, but perfect to pick up during the Sephora VIB sale. So I really debated on this palette, the next one I'm about to share with you guys, because honestly, I didn't think that it looked that appealing online. And I still don't know how I feel about it, but I'm always drawn to picking these palettes up because I pick them up every time they come out with one. So this is the new Anastasia Beverly Hills Rose Metals eyeshadow palette. So I'm assuming that this is their holiday launch. I still don't know how I feel about this palette. So this is what the packaging looks like when you take it out. I really do like the packaging on it. And then this is what it looks like. I would say that this palette is really grungy. And I'm not saying that I don't like grungy tones, but there is just something about this palette. I just don't know that I am completely drawn to it. So this is what you have going on. You have really intense metallics in here, and you have some pretty mattes in here as well. It's really grungy, but I don't know when I look at it. I just don't know if it's something like I just need to get it on my eyes to see, but it just is not appealing to the eye to me. But if you guys are curious, this is their holiday launch from what I can tell. And this one is on Ulta as well. But because I was placing like this huge order from Sephora, I just decided to go ahead and pick it up from Sephora. I normally don't do that because Ulta, I like to get the points, but I just done it. The next product that I had to share with you guys is from NARS. And if you've been here on my channel, I say it all the time, NARS has my heart. It's my favorite brand besides ColourPop. This is the Rising Star Cheek Palette. So this is what the outer box packaging looks like. If you guys can tell, a lot of brands came out with cheek palettes this holiday, this time around. I'm not mad at it because I love a good blush. Love this packaging from NARS. I know this was really popular. A lot of people seem to really like the packaging. And I always say it, NARS absolutely kills it with the packaging in my opinion. But this is what the Rising Star Cheek Palette looks like. I'm sorry that I feel like it's just glaring everything that I show, but it's absolutely stunning. I know they have an eyeshadow palette in this same packaging, but I always pick up the eyeshadow palettes as well. They just haven't released this one on Sephora, so I'm just wondering if they're going to wait closer, what the deal is. But if not, I'll just have to pick it up off the NARS website. But this is what the inside love the cheek palette. Looks like it's so pretty. You'll definitely be able to tell which one is a highlighter, this one up here, and the rest are blushes. I love the NARS blush formula, and something that I can appreciate about this palette, they didn't put the regular orgasm shade in here, which they normally do. They like to throw that shade in just about every palette that they do. Not saying that I don't like that shade, I just feel like it's a little bit of overkill because they put it in every palette. But this is so pretty. It's so poppy. Really excited to use this one right here. I think it's going to be gorgeous. I just love a really poppy blush. So very excited to have this one. Again, I always pick these up every year. So when I was telling you guys that Patrick Ta palette came broken, another item came broken, but they sent me a new one already. So I'm going to show you guys. Now the old one, I could save a little bit of the product in it. Well, actually a lot of the product. So I have two of them now. So this is the Pat McGrath. This is the, I'm pretty sure it's called the Nude Venus palette. This is their face palette, and she has released two. This is the only one that is on Sephora as of now. I don't think the other one is coming, but I could be wrong. I think if you want that one, you have to purchase it directly off the Pat McGrath website. But again, this one on Sephora, if you guys are curious, this one is called the Nude Venus. This is what the outer box packaging looks like, but because I have two, I don't know if I'm opening the one that the highlighter came broken or not. But no, this is the good one, so nothing in here is broken. This is the new one that they sent me. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's absolutely stunning. And then when you open it up, you have your 4 blush shades and you have your 1 highlighter. Now, my highlighter in my other one was broken, but the blushes were completely fine. So this is what it looks like. This is a pricey palette as well. Everything in here is pretty pricey if I didn't mention that. You guys probably know if you're watching this video. So you have your 4 blush shades and your really pretty highlighter. Mine was absolutely destroyed. I couldn't save it. So this is what you have going on. Really excited to try this. I've never had a problem when it comes to the Pat McGrath blushes like in her singles. So I'm really excited to have this palette, and I hope it lives up to the same formula. Like, I hope she didn't change it or anything, which I don't think so. But really excited to have this. It's very, very pretty. And just so you guys know what I'm talking about, this is the other one, and like I was mentioning, the highlighter was completely broken. So what I had to do was I just took the highlighter and threw it away, unfortunately, and then I saved the blushes in here. This one actually, you can see like the pan on it, but this is what the blush is. Again, it's the same palette. This is just the broken one. You can see that the highlighter is completely gone, but I do have these blushes, and I thought it was really wasteful to throw them away, and I don't have anybody to give them to, so I guess I'll just keep them, or maybe my mom or something would want it, but it was just too wasteful to just throw the whole thing out because the highlighter was broken. So the next product that I had to share with you guys, I'm really excited for this because I've seen really good reviews on this palette. This is from Urban Decay, and this is the Robin Eisenberg. I think I'm saying that right, and I could be wrong. This is like a collab. This is what the outer box packaging looks like. It's so pretty, and the actual palette that I'm about to show you is actually even prettier because it looks like it has glitter all over it. So the last palette that I picked up from Urban Decay was the She-Hulk palette. I wasn't that crazy over the palette, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I've seen people use it. I've seen the swatches and things like that. I think it's absolutely stunning, and this is one that I would probably recommend. Now, I can't say it from my own experience, just from what I've seen. When you take it out of the box, this is what it looks like. You can definitely see all the glitter on it. It's absolutely stunning. I think it's really cool. Really cool packaging. And then when you open it up, this is what you have going on, which I feel like this is pretty unique for Urban Decay. Not saying that they don't come out with blues and stuff, but just in this form, the way they've set it up, which they do have their classic neutrals in here. They like to lean towards those warm neutrals in their palettes. Nothing wrong with that, but it is actually really stunning. And again, I've heard really good reviews on it. This is what you have going on. Disregard my foot right there, but this is what you have going on. It has mattes and metallics in here. Again, the neutrals are warm toned, which I actually like these warm tone neutrals with these pretty blues because I have done a lot of looks like that, like those orangey warm tone neutrals with really pretty blues. I think those are absolutely stunning, and I think they pair really well together. But I don't know, I kind of feel like this is different for Urban Decay. I don't know, I think they're trying to do better, and I think this is a big step for them. So I'm really excited to use this and play with it and see how it performs, not just watching other people's videos, but just seeing with my own eyes in person how this works, because I think it's absolutely stunning. And I love this packaging. Really, really pretty. Moving on to Too Faced. So I collect these little palettes, like the little 10 palettes, the smaller ones. And they come out with this one. This one was too cute not to pick up. This is called the Secret Santa palette. And this is what it looks like. This is just the box packaging. But I have so many. I just threw it. I have so many of these little 10 palettes. I always pick them up if I can. Again, this one is called the Secret Santa. So this is what it looks like if you guys are curious. And this is what it looks like on the back. It does have the shade names. And then when you open it up, this is what you have going on. Again, this wasn't something I needed. This was just something that was too cute to pass up. It is limited edition. And I do like to pick up a lot of the holiday releases if I can during this time around. Really, really pretty. I think it's just a good classic warm tone neutral palette. It's a good everyday palette. It does have a black in there as well, which that's something that I do appreciate because I always love to deepen my looks up. Really, really pretty. This isn't something I needed, but Too Faced always kills it with the packaging. They have that really cutesy packaging and it just draws you in. Very glad to have this one and add it to my collection. And that's my husband if you can hear him. So another Too Faced item that I decided to pick up because it was just too cute not to. So this is the Too Faced Yummy Gummy and it says limited edition makeup collection. So basically it's like gummy bear themed. It has the palette and it has a Too Faced lip injection and then it has a cute makeup bag. So this is what it looks like. This is so cute. If you have little girls, like I'm 23, but I still love Too Faced. I love Too Faced. If I live to be 80 years old, I'll always wear Too Faced. I just love the cutesy packaging. But if you have little girls or like girls that are getting into makeup, middle school, high school, like this is perfect in my opinion. Again, this is what it looks like. This is how it is packaged. Really cute. So it's wrapped up in tissue paper, but I already threw the tissue paper away. It comes in this cute little makeup bag. It has all the little gummy bears on there. It says I want candy. Super cute. It has the little gold zipper, the little gold heart that says Too Faced. And then when you open it up, you have your palette and your lip injection. So I actually like the lip injections. I don't know what the deal is, and you guys are going to think I'm crazy, but when I use these lip injections, this is the color by the way, and it does have the cute gummy bears all over the lid. But when I use the Too Faced lip injections, they literally don't faze me. They don't bother me, and I'm a baby when it comes to pain. Like if I'm going to the doctor, my mom might as well figure she's going to. Somebody has to be there to hold my hand no matter what it is. Dentist, just even if it's just a checkup, like my heart just races really bad. I don't know what it is, but I don't feel anything when I use these. I think they're really pretty glosses though. So this is what it looks like. And I love this packaging. And then the little eyeshadow palette is super cute. Like this whole little collection right here is just so cute. So this is what the packaging looks like on the palette. And here is the back. And then when you open it up, this is what you have going on. You have a blush here at the bottom. And then you have 1, 2, 3, 4. You have 8 eyeshadows in this little palette. And it does come with a mirror. And it has the little gummy bears by the mirror. But this is what you have going on. Really pretty. This isn't nothing new for Too Faced color wise. It's just really pretty. And again, the packaging, I'm just a sucker. I couldn't pass this one up. It was too cute. And honestly, I have restrained myself because if it had been like 4 or 5 years ago, I'd have picked up everything that Too Faced released. And I do, when it comes to their regular releases, I do pick up everything. But when it comes to their holiday stuff, I have calmed down. Like, there's just a lot of things I'm like, that's not going to have any pigment. It's just cutesy packaging. I don't need it. So I am better than I used to be, but I'm still not good whatsoever. Again, this one was just too cute. So this is what it looks like. Like this looks like a present itself. Seriously, how cute is that? So I have 2 lip products to share with you guys. One is older and one is a new product. So we will start with the new product. This is one of the NARS Power Matte lipsticks, and these are new to Sephora. I don't know if they're on Ulta. I haven't looked. The shade I got is called Sweet Disposition. So this is one of the lightest shades that they had. I didn't want a red or anything like that. I wanted a pretty nude shade that I thought that I would get a lot of use out of. So this is what the packaging looks like. Let me take it out for you guys. So this was like the lightest shade that they had. I'm pretty positive, and it is called Sweet Disposition, and this is what the packaging looks like. It has that sleek, soft, matte packaging. It does say NARS around here. I love the shape of it. I think it's really pretty, aesthetically pleasing, but this is what the shade looks like. It looks like a pretty nudie pink. When I look at it in this lighting, it just looks different every time I look at it. So this is something that I will be trying out very soon. Probably the next time I have my makeup on, this will be the lip product that I reach for because I'm really curious, and this is a color that I would reach for a lot. They have a lot of shades, but honestly, they don't have a lot of like nudie shades. It's mostly like deep reds and burgundies. If that's what you like, you have plenty of those to choose from in this line. And the next one that I have to share with you guys is a matte lipstick from Urban Decay. This is one of their Vice lipsticks. I haven't had one of these since they updated the packaging. The shade that I picked up is called Bat TikTok, and this is what it looks like. Now, I actually seen somebody wear this shade, and it just looks so pretty on them, and I had to have it. This is what the packaging looks like. The packaging on it is super cool. I love it. These have been around for a little bit now. They just updated the packaging, and I had never picked up an updated version. So what it looks like really is like a mauve nude, and it does have the UD imprinted in the lipstick, which is super cool. I don't know if you guys can see it. That's what it looks like. Super, super pretty. A really good everyday nude for me. So I can't wait to try it out. And if you guys are curious, that NARS lipstick and this lipstick, it doesn't have any scent. So if you're somebody like scents bother you, these might be good options because they literally, like, they both have no scent. And then with my order, I received 2 samples. I have the Beauty Blender Foundation sample packet, so it has different shades, which I like that foundation. I went through a whole bottle of it, and I really don't like those sample packets like that. I just don't use them. But then I got something that I'm really excited to try out. This is just a sample. This is the Nest New York. This is the something orange. I can't pronounce it, but this is literally the perfume oil. So this is what the little packet looks like, but it has this right here. So this is actually something that I will try out and use. If it comes in like sustainable packaging that I can actually use, I will use it. But like those little tinfoil packets and stuff like that, I'm not about that. But other than that, that is everything. That is all that I have picked up from Sephora this time around. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I just want to thank you guys so much for being here, liking, and commenting. I will be back very soon with another video, but until then, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell below so you're notified every time I upload a video. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.